Now, God forgave you and me when we didn't deserve it. So if you're waiting to forgive someone when they finally ask, you may be waiting a long time. It may never come. Or if you forgive someone when they deserve it, that may never come either. If you forgive someone when they finally quit offending you, so I can't forgive them because I'm still offended by them. Well, you have to learn to forgive while you're offended. So you can still be offended and still need to forgive them. And so I want to encourage you that forgiveness is not because they deserve it. Listen, you don't forgive someone because they deserve it. You forgive someone because you deserve it. Because otherwise you're living in resentment. And if you're still mad at someone from your past, it'll affect who you're with today. If you're still mad at your ex, it'll affect who you're married to today. If you're still mad at your former boss, it'll affect your current relationship with your boss. If you're still mad at your friend who betrayed you, it'll affect you trusting your new friendships. Now, please don't confuse this. Don't confuse forgiveness with trust. We didn't say trust them again. Someone broke in your home. You can forgive them for that, but it doesn't mean you give them a key to the house. So you can forgive someone without trusting. And how many of you guys would ever say, but what about the fact that I forgive this person and then they offend me again the next week? You ever had someone like that in your life? That they keep offending you? Don't point at them across the room. We know they may be here, but it's true that sometimes they keep offending us, right? You know what Jesus did in that case? He said this, and this is going to shock you, and this is hard to do, but this is what he said. He said, pray for your enemies. So I've learned that if I'll just pray for the person who offends me, pray for the person who's hurting me, pray for the person talking bad about me, pray for the person who's betrayed me or continues to betray me, just pray for them. What happens is that you begin to see them like God sees them, with compassion, with grace. So I want to encourage you, whoever it is right now that's coming to your mind, you're like, oh, I don't want to pray for them. You're like, okay, I'll pray for them. God, please smite them. That's my prayer for them. Lord, please smite. No. In fact, I want to challenge you to pray something like this. Say, God, please bless them. Please give them success. Please let them be happy. If you'll begin to pray those kind of prayers, it begins to change your heart towards them as well. So I just want to encourage you to pray for your enemy, forgive them. What does this mean? Number 3, receive and give forgiveness. It can be hard to do, I understand that, but when you set someone free from being angry at them, you actually set yourself free. So I want to encourage you to do that. When you take that key of forgiveness, you unlock the door and you open it up and you think you're letting them out in your mind, you actually let yourself out. You're the one that was locked in the prison of anger. So I want to encourage you, let it go. Forgive them. Don't carry that resentment any longer. Your life is worth it. And so let it go.